Oh, we got to talk about this Warriors game. Imagine taking a shot so bad it gets your own teammate ejected. Think about that. That happened in an NBA game last night. And not just any teammate. Your star player, one of the greatest shooters, if not the greatest shooter of our generation, Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry was so mad at Jordan Poole last night that he got kicked out of the game automatically. He was so frustrated that he put on these histrionics. He was so bombastic, so showy in his frustration, tossed his mouthpiece across the stadium floor and immediately got sent away. And I honestly believe that's something that we need to look at Jordan Poole about, right? I watched Jordan Poole shoot such an egregiously bad shot. Steph Curry was visibly done with him. He was done with the game. He knows that it's an automatic ejection, and he was like, I'm fucking done. I'm done with this kid. He kicked out of a rivalry game, right? Like a rivalry game that was razor close with a minute to go. A minute to go, Warriors up 2, and it's just ridiculous. Do you know how bad your shot selection has to be for Stephen Curry to get ejected one out of the only 3 times that he's been ejected in his career? In 859 games, Steph Curry has only been ejected 3 times, and one of those times was because of you and your poor decision-making. Which is exactly what happened, right? Poole, this is what happened. Poole took a pass with Steph standing on the logo waiting for the ball. Steph's clapping for the ball. Yo, give me the ball. Give me the ball. And what does Jordan Poole do? He chucks a 28-footer that had absolutely no prayer of going in. That's Jordan Poole. Steph then runs up the court with a look of rage, takes out the mouthpiece, and rifles it into the stands. This is not a Steph indictment. This is about Jordan Poole. We need to have a serious discussion about Jordan Poole. And I think for those who have known him since he played at Michigan, he is a nice kid, but he is one of the most infuriating players to ever step on a court. This was the perfect example. Fucks up, comes close to losing the game for you, and then redeems himself with a last-minute layup in order to get you the win, where you basically, he's the puppy who shit around the house, and then all of a sudden comes up to you with his toy late at night, and you're like, oh, God, like, okay, Jordan, I still love you. Yeah, get into bed. You know, he wouldn't even glance Steph's way because he just shit in Steph's corner of his bedroom, got Steph ejected. And I like the confidence of Jordan Poole. I want a swaggy player. But damn, you got to have some situational awareness. Like Steph is thinking at this point, all right, we've got a Grizzlies team that's tough. They've come back from a 15-point deficit. We got to be smart. We got to hit timely shots. We got to protect the ball because we've lost 4 games in a row. The season's on the line. And he's thinking all of this. And you know what Jordan Poole is thinking at that point in time? I'm a gunner. Heat check. That's all he's thinking. I'm going to shoot this fucking ball right now. Steph, of course, gracious. This is what he had to say after the game.
Take me through the sequence where you seemed upset at the Jordan shot selection, and then obviously that led to the mouth guard throw and the ejection.
Yeah, it was, crucial time in the game, and the way that our season is going, there's questions about the heightened sense of urgency of every detail matters, and when you want something really bad, like just getting a win, and then fourth quarter execution, clutch time type situation, all that stuff does matter. So I reacted in a way that obviously put myself out of the game and put the team in a tough place, but the intentions and the energy around what matters and the sense of winning, that's what it's about. Thankfully, we all responded, or my teammates responded extremely well. Clay with a big shot, JP with the game winner at the end. Execution was great. We needed that one, so there's a sense of urgency for sure, and kind of let my emotions get in the way of it.
No shit. But let's not get in the way of knowing that JP got in the way of you, right? Like, I love Jordan Poole. I met him when he was a freshman. He went to the Final Four. He was alert. He was fun. He's well-mannered. He's well-meaning. There's not a bad bone in his body. I don't think he has any ill intent when he's taking 28-footers. I don't think he's spiting Steph Curry. But you got to know, dude, you are not Steph Curry. You will never be Steph Curry. You got to be more aware that this team is, our Dubs are in trouble, and you are a big part of why they are in trouble.